What is up, everyone? Welcome to That Talking Jawn, episode 4. I'm Jimmy Mintel, and I'm sitting next to Sean Curran once again. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, buddy? Good to be back again for another episode. But before we start this episode, don't forget to hit them post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. Check out our future videos, and yeah, go ahead, Jim. Continue.
We have That Moment Dies on the couch. How you guys doing?
Moment,
I thought we were
The
shattered
moment.
skin.
The Moment Dies.
The
We
moment
have
dies.
Morgan, we have Chris, and we have Tyler.
Hello.
How you guys doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Very nice.
It's past my bedtime.
Isn't that funny? I had your names down packed. I was all proud of myself.
Yeah,
I'm
so
like,
did I.
oh, fuck. I
fucked
do
it
not
up.
know the name of this band. Fuck. Dude, well, one thing I can say about my new friends is I know none of you guys.
Yeah.
I think
Not personal.
it was Jake Gussman that passed your name my way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we hit each other up on Instagram. That was a little while ago, I think, right? Like around Seriously Unimportant time. That was our last podcast, just to let you know.
The good days.
Yeah, the good old days. But you guys really surprised me. Number one, you rocked on in the garage. That was a lot. That was
very
really
good
cool.
performance. Very good.
Very good performance. And yous were all serious. Well, not you. You're a goofball,
Yeah.
Morgan. You were a goofball this whole time.
Yeah.
But Chris, especially here, you guys all look serious as shit. You were stern downstairs. And he came up and he started doing
Right out of
impressions.
right out of his
That's
shell.
because I hit a highway divider on the way here. So my tires are fucked.
Oh, man. Well, give me some impressions. Come on.
Which one do you want to hear?
Anyone you want, buddy.
Yeah,
Anyone
yeah.
you think is
Come
gonna
on.
be best.
Little green old man I am. Climb into your rectum, scratch your colon, I must.
Dude, that has to be one of the best Yoda impersonations I've ever heard.
That is a very good Yoda impression.
Yeah, and then you hear it for 8 hours in a studio straight.
Yeah.
Blow your brains out.
I went on a vacation to Lake Oneida, and I got all my friends talking like that, and they can't stop now.
Wow. So
I'm able to-
everybody just permanently talks like Yoda now.
It's
that
a
went on that
disease.
vacation. Oh, okay.
Started a trend.
Wow. Wow, that is an annoying trend, dude.
I'm slowly trying to get them to do Jar Jar and Jesse from Breaking Bad.
All right, wait. You didn't show me your Jesse from Breaking
I'm not
Bad
very
yet.
good at that one.
Let's
I used
hear
to be
it.
better.
That's an interesting one.
Hey, yo, Mr. White, bitch.
All right, you
The
were better.
ricin' bitch.
You were better at Yoda.
Yeah, you're
Way better at Yoda.
Oh man. And Tyler, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing all right. I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, no, you guys. Like I said, you guys did great. It looked great. I hope the audience loves the performance.
They will.
Definitely.
First game, I wanted to play a little game
Games.
real quick with you guys because we have my co-host Sean here, and it's a game that I want to play with future guests. What age and gender do you think Sean is?
Oh, here we go. You know, this is going to be a long time thing, and I can already feel it. And you know what? I'm okay with it.
All right.
I'm okay with it. So, yes. Go ahead.
Morgan
They
was
look
petrified.
terrified. Look at their faces.
All right, wait.
faces say
Disclaimer.
everything.
Disclaimer. I work for a diversity, equity, and inclusion company, and
We don't care.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please.
Answer, Karen.
I think that
This is
you
a real test of
are
your job.
22,
Ooh, close.
and you were born a female, but are now identifying as a male.
Okay. I'm sorry. Just go. I'll take. Keep going.
Oh,
Keep
the
going.
sound effect.
Keep going.
I simply refuse to believe you're actually here and you're not a figment of my imagination.
Okay.
Who knows? Who knows? I may not even be here. I might be a telegram from another place.
A telegram.
Or whatever the fuck.
Hologram?
Hologram. There you go. I'm fucking already 2 shots in. Leave me
I'm
alone.
from 1920.
Yes.
I am the telegram from the
You
past.
do not know me. All right, go ahead.
Candygram. I'm just happy if you're happy.
All right. I'll take that.
Okay.
That's
All
fine.
right.
I'm the only one that has to fucking guess this shit.
Because it's your job.
My God.
Was Morgan correct?
No, she was not. But she
I'm
was
sorry.
close. Her age was close, but the gender was not. I am born a cis guy. I have a dick. I'm a guy. But I am on thyroid medication and I have a condition, so that's why everybody gets confused. But we like to fuck with people and mess around with people just to see what they say. And most people obviously identify me as either a trans guy or a female. So, you know what? It's kind of funny. But you know what?
Stop saying sorry.
Don't say sorry. It's fucking hilarious.
It's just because everybody wants to fuck
Morgan's
you,
gonna lose
Sean.
her job.
It's all right. I'm a beautiful human being, and I take pride in that. So
There you go,
There you
buddy.
go.
Round of applause.
There we go.
You don't have the clapping no more.
damn
there it is. But Morgan, yeah, you're 23.
Please don't
right? You're
ever play
23.
this game ever again.
I am a 23-year-old guy.
I
Yes.
just love how Morgan, you should have saw her face. She was mortified. She looks I asked that question. I was like, what?
This is danger, Will Robinson. That's the only thing that was going through my head.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Well, all right, enough with the
Good
games.
start.
All right, Morgan, no more games. Tell us about your band, man. When did you guys
Yes.
start?
Okay, so this is actually pretty funny. 3 years ago today.
It's longer than that.
Well, no, it's longer than that, but 3 years ago today, we performed as a 4-piece for the first time.
This band started
Oh,
back
okay.
in
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
So
Before
you don't have a
Morgan.
drummer anymore. Is that what it is?
No, we
We-
have a drummer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We just go through a very long line of drummers. We've had about 7 since starting in 2016.
Wow.
And none of you guys changed.
No,
all
they weren't
met,
here in
okay.
2016.
Okay, so let him start us off. And
Okay,
then-
all right.
There's a whole long
Yeah.
timeline.
Can you feel me dying in the palm of your hand? Have you finally realized that I'm a wasteland full of hopeless dreams and surrendered seas? Closed doors without a single key. My soul is burdened by the relentless torture of the man I love. And making myself out to be a white dove would be a lie, and that is why I'm tonight. I crave your warmth and the feel of your skin. What we have between us is only to bring us in. My heart pleads for the morning light. When the fire burns out, so will my spine. Lonely, foreboding, alone, I tremble, weeping forever that the man I love will all but be forgotten, because this world has erased and all that I can see. Now can you feel me dying in the palm of your hand? Have you finally realized that I'm a wasteland full of hopeless dreams and surrendered seas? Closed doors without a single key. I crave you warmth, the feel of your skin. What we have between us is only to bring us in. My heart pleads for the morning light. When the fire burns out, so will my spine. Lonely, foreboding, alone, I tremble, weeping forever that the man I love will all but be forgotten, because this world has rotten all that I can see. Can you feel me dying in the palm of your hand? Have you finally realized that I'm a wasteland full of hopeless dreams and surrendered seas? Closed doors without a single key. I crave you warmth, the feel of your skin. What we have between us is only to bring us in. My heart bleeds for the morning light. When the fire burns out, so will my spine. Lonely and foreboding,
these were happier days before I got them in the band. I really miss it. So I started out in 2016 with the original drummer of this band, this guy Jarrett, and bass player named Jack.
Okay.
So after a while, it just kind of fizzled out. Then every year, me and Jack would try and get it back together, and it wouldn't work, 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 and it wouldn't work.
Did you do it for every member that left? Did you do it when it worked?
Yeah.
What just happened? I knew what you were doing. You were thinking of every single one of them in your head. That's fucking funny. Okay, so
And it wouldn't work.
All right.
And then finally, I met up with Morgan, and then it didn't work. I'm being serious.
No, it did. Not at the beginning, but that wasn't my fault. It worked.
It was your fault. You
We
have
were-
breasts.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You infringed on my relationship.
Yes. No. This is okay. That is perfect. That is perfect. No, we were actually a very good partnership. I had no idea that he could speak full sentences though at the time, because
I like making
Wow,
music
holy
with
shit.
you.
no, and I mean when. So it was actually, my mom owns a hair salon, and his mom came and got her hair done and was like, oh my gosh, my son's starting a rock band, blah, 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 blah. And my mom, being who she is like, oh my gosh, my daughter, she can sing. So I get,
match made in heaven.
yeah. So she
Supportive
sends
mom.
me out. Yeah, she sends me out to bumfuck middle of nowhere. Okay, and I'm like, I could
Millville?
get. No, it's like
Millville.
it's med. You're
It's
deep in
only 2
Medford.
minutes from your mom's shop.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm not a hick.
bro, you are on hick territory.
We bathe twice a week at my house, damn it.
Jersey does. It surprises me when I fucking run into towns in Jersey that are like the middle of nowhere, dude. And you'll have 2 minutes away, you're in Vineland or
Yeah,
Pennsauken.
yeah.
It's
But I
crazy.
had never been out his direction before. I'd never met him. Had only texted him like twice before that.
Maybe like once.
Yeah, it was like, here's the location. Be here at this time. It was like, and
Very mysterious.
yeah, and I walked up to the house. I was like, hello. Please don't kidnap
Don't
me.
kill me.
Now we know why you were a little more comfortable coming to a strange
I
garage in
didn't even
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I didn't even greet her at the door.
Dude, I walked into the house, right? And he goes, hi, I'm Chris. And walks into the basement. Nothing. No introduction. And I was like,
I'm all about business.
Wait,
I was like-
wasn't that the introduction though? Hi, I'm Chris.
Yeah, that's all you
Yeah,
need.
but
Yeah,
then-
no, that
then
was
he,
like-
So he walked away from. Why didn't you follow behind him?
yeah. I was like, okay.
Oh, okay.
We
All
went
right,
down
so-
to my
No, literally,
dark, my
YOLO.
dark basement.
I was like, this kid doesn't talk. He has to make really good music. He this is the vibe. He sits down. Okay, we have 2 stools that are like, okay, they're just like the little circles, right? And they're 6 feet apart. Like we were social distancing before it was cool. Okay. And he sits down and he grabs his acoustic guitar and he goes, all right, and just starts playing. That was Wasteland, right? Or was it Let Me Go? Yeah.
I remember everything.
Yeah, the song that we have coming out, one of the songs that we have coming out on our album is actually the first thing that him and I improv to, like ever.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Have you guys named this album yet?
We're thinking Rip It Out or American Dream.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting. I like both
Okay.
names.
Yeah.
Both names are good. So you have that, and you just have released your recently your EP, The Sire. I'm correct,
The
right?
Spire.
The Spire.
Yeah.
I was close.
You close.
But yeah, I had
song
I
gets
had
hard.
I had listened to a few of the songs today to be prepared, and I gotta say, like I said, 2 of them I forget the names as of right now, but I told you out in the garage that them 2
You
songs.
seek and pour it down. Go stream it.
Yes, go.
Cool.
Please
Morgan
go
doesn't
stream
even
that
remember
shit.
the song
They
names.
for real.
I remember the song names.
You don't remember the
They
lyrics.
Just
them-
not some of the lyrics.
Well, Sean, thank God you did some research because I did absolutely
He
none.
sent. Yeah, well, he sent me.
Absolutely none.
He sent me like the little text message or whatever of like the album name and the EP that just got put out and how like, you know, so I had to remember. I was like, okay, remember that name, The Spire. Thank you.
And then you didn't remember it.
Yeah, then I fuck it up when I need it, but you know what I mean? That's me for you. It equals a definition. So, you know. But I'm glad that I got to actually sit down and listen to the music, because usually when we have like musical talent come on like our shows, I don't usually get much time to listen to the songs. I just like scroll through them real quick and I'm like, ah. But your guys' music, I actually got to sit down and listen. And I gotta say, it was very good. It was very good. I was very into it.
Thank you.
And yeah, you guys, I'm looking forward to your next album, that's coming out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Same here. Just I first heard you guys in that garage, and I was like, oh fuck, they're good, man. I love when that happens.
Jimmy's like, I have no idea what they
That's
sound
the
like,
best
so
way
I'm
to
coming
hear
in
it.
fresh.
That honestly, it's the best. It's the absolute
Yeah,
best.
and I love when that happens, because that's happened plenty of times since we started like podcasting and shit. It's like these people, like I'll see that. You know who was one of them? Your buddy Jake Gussman.
Yeah.
Jake
Yeah,
Gussman
good guy.
was
Shout out to
walking down
Jake.
the street. I'm like, who the fuck is this kid? And then
And he's
he
so
was
much
great.
he's so much taller than you expect.
Yes, he
Because
is.
you're like, oh, he's like so sweet, and he's like,
hey, Jake.
hi, like how are you doing? And then you're like,
Yes, that's what I was like.
bro.
Because I'm short as shit, so I was just like, oh, fuck,
I remember,
you're
yeah, I
taller
said
than
that
I
to him.
thought.
Me and Carter came back fucking hungover from Atlantic City, dealing with bed bugs all night.
Oh,
at
no,
a hotel.
that chestnut.
Yeah, it was hard. Then we come and I'm all hungover. I'm like, oh fuck, you're taller than I thought, dude. I think that was the first thing I said to him.
Did he fit in the garage?
Yeah, he was a great guest. That was a fun
Yes, he
time.
did.
We have to
Yes,
get him
he
on the
did.
new show.
I was wondering, I'm like, is this guy sweet or is he a serial killer?
No, he's sweet. No, it's
But
kind of
yeah,
cool.
very
'cause
good dude.
I met him my freshman year of high school, and he was
wow.
a senior. Yeah, and like that group was like the first group of people that I actually jammed with and made music with.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Was
yeah.
that the same school? Like, I remember he had said that he had went to school with, well, he didn't know her personally, but Christina Grimmie.
Yeah.
Was that the same school?
Yes.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
'cause I remember when Jacob was talking about a certain little subject on the show, he had said that he had known Christina Grimmie, and for those who don't know, she was a YouTube star, musical star, but she had gotten killed,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh, I know. I don't remember him talking
At
about
a
this.
at a
I hosted the
at a
goddamn
meet
show.
at a meet and greet, and it was fucked up because it was a fan, and he just ran up and you know, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, horrifying.
Rest
man.
in peace to Christina Grimmie, but yeah, that's the little thing I had remembered from that.
What
he
school
said.
is that you guys all went to?
Yeah,
Cherokee. So Tyler
Oh,
and
know
I
where
went to
is.
Cherokee,
Okay.
and
I was homeschooled.
No, you were not.
he's not gonna tell you where he went to high school.
Well,
I dropped
yeah.
out in 10th grade.
Works on buses.
That is that's so Jake was senior when you were a freshman.
Yes.
And he was the first person you jammed with. That's cool, man.
Yeah, that is very
One
cool.
of them. I was
Okay.
introduced to a group. I was in a few bands from like middle school to like early high school, and then started jamming along with these guys. I met you my freshman year of college, right? 2017. Yeah.
Okay.
So freshman year
Okay.
of college, I had like just gotten in and wanted to make music. And he was really good
Badass,
at
dude.
it. And I
Cool,
was
man.
like, okay.
So-
it's perfect.
Where do you come in, Tyler?
I was in freshman year of college, and we had to do a presentation or something. And
I remember what it was.
you probably remember it better than me.
Yes,
if you
I
want to go ahead.
do. I scouted poor Tyler like a fiend. I went hunting. He stood up. Okay, so first of all, Tyler liked to dress in leather back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Few years
And
ago.
he looked like such a little rocker. And I was like,
Me.
I was in a
And-
metal band.
yes, it was so much fun.
And we're in the same class, and he stands up and he's giving this presentation about music. And I was
Okay.
like,
I can tell that this kid is talented. I want him.
so we're coming out of the room, and I kind of scampered over to him.
Shimmy your way
I was
over.
like,
I was trying to get out as fast as possible.
Yeah,
she
he's
comes
like-
running up behind
Yeah,
me.
he's running, and I was faster.
So you're like,
And I was like,
chasing him.
hey, do you play bass by any chance?
like instruments? And he was like, well, I'm in a band.
Yeah.
And he like completely, he was like, Psh, no.
No.
I had actually seen his band a few months prior to this in a backyard show.
Oh wow.
His band
Okay.
only got to play for 5 minutes before the cops came.
Oh, what a
That was a
drag.
fun time.
But I kept following him to his car in a dark parking lot and
I'm in full leather.
continued my pursuit.
Probably like, why
And
is
I
this
was like,
female following
Yes,
me?
literally. And I mean, I was determined. I was like, here's my phone number. You should really come jam with me and this other guy in a basement. You won't regret it. You won't regret it at all. But yeah.
No, I
Did you regret it at first?
Well,
or?
no, I went in the basement and then she's like, "Here's this guy," and I realized I knew Chris from the backyard
Okay.
show, so
All
it's like, but I didn't remember his name.
You recognized them.
It's okay. I didn't know your name for like the first 2 months.
Exactly. So we're all even here.
We were on a no-name basis for a while. Yeah.
So you guys, and at this time, was there a drummer, or were you trying to creepily scout the
Uh,
drummer too?
So Jack from before
Oh,
he
Jack
comes
before.
back in, but instead of
Jack's
playing a
back.
bass player, I decided I would promote him to drummer instead.
Promotion.
Promotion.
Okay.
And we would demote Tyler from being a guitar player in his other band to being the dirty bass player in our band.
Exactly. And I'm still there.
Dirty
He's still
bass.
there, and he's never gonna move up
No.
ever. I've decided.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah. So we got Jack in there, and then Jack left.
He wanted to play fancier music on a guitar.
He's really good at it. And then we got a different drummer named Brian,
Why isn't your drummer here?
because Morgan's really terrible at communication skills.
Emotional damage.
Oh, man.
Calling her out.
I'm only
Her.
kidding.
Look at her face. She looks mortified. She's like,
No.
Thank
No, I'm
God
only
I'm
kidding. We didn't realize that there was a drum set here.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, because
yes,
I think
there
I
is.
So-
only told Morgan that like when she was on the way here.
Most of the time when we do a podcast and stuff, there's never a drum kit. They just kind of expect you to do it acoustic.
Devil's coming for me, how quick can he come? All they did was warn me, but I chose not to run. I felt baited, hacked so real, didn't really know how much it could feel. Does it really hurt this much to live? He's got me wondering. I've been placed on hot coals, got nowhere to go. Got so low I was down and out, they had no idea what they had found. It was a worthy collision, ain't nothing wrong with simple ambition. I've been living on a Based on hot coals, got nowhere to go. But so know I was down and out. They had no idea what they had found. It was a worldly collision. Ain't nothing wrong with simple ambition. I've been living on a landslide. Ain't got nowhere to
So
Yeah.
the
Wow.
drummer kind of just sits around.
Well, thank you, Ian.
Whoever we have drum at the time kind of sits around bored.
Yeah.
So we didn't really want to drag him into something where
Well,
he
the
kinda
next
keeps
time.
twiddling
There's
his
always
thumb.
next time, right?
Definitely.
Next time he
Yeah.
can come
Yeah,
on.
you can. Yeah.
Mike.
Mike.
Sorry. He also just started with us. He's so talented, but the initial stuff and like getting out there, like I feel like he would
He's
just
got
hear me like,
nerves.
"What is
That's it.
what happened? When did that happen?" And we're all like,
Oh, man.
"Long before your time, 3 drummers ago."
Yes.
14
Yes,
drummers
sire.
ago.
Well, you are like the drummer Grim Reapers. There was a
Apparently.
lot of them. Shit, people must get nervous.
Would you like to hear the long list?
Oh, there's a list.
The list of past drummers.
Let's
Go ahead,
go.
dude.
Yeah, if drummers pass.
List of
Yeah.
victims.
Yeah, some come back. I'm still friends with a whole bunch of them.
Oh, nice.
Just don't
I
want
mean,
to
that's
play.
a good thing, you
They,
know.
they just don't want to be in the band anymore. So we had
Past drummers actually like come back and see us play and stuff and like hang around. Like it's awesome, but
Brian's my favorite.
yeah.
Brian was a good boy. I see Brian every Saturday night.
Oh man, I wish I could have researched shit so I can have all your past drummers call in
Yeah, we
to the show and ask them who's the dickhead of the band.
me.
Why are you talking shit?
I
Play
knew
like-
it was you.
Play like the dating game, but with old ex-drummers.
Who is this?
We
Oh, you
had,
bet be warned the next time you're on, motherfuckers.
we had Jarrett, we had Jack, then we had Aiden, then we had Brian, then
My
we
dad's
had Aiden again.
2 Aidens, really? Wow.
No, it was the same Aiden.
Oh, say,
twice.
oh, okay.
And
Well, damn.
then we had one of Tyler's friends, and then we had Marcus.
Wow, we can't name Tyler's friend. What
Oh,
was
his
name?
name's Josiah. He's a good
I
kid.
forgot his name.
Josiah.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
my friend named her son that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Does he play drums?
He's
So
still
listen,
an infant.
I
Still
want
an
to
infant.
ask you guys about this this bar that you guys got kicked out of.
Oh,
Because we were talking about this before recording, but can we get into that a
Barca
little bit?
City.
Barca City. So I
Not
went.
to name drop.
back there now.
Yeah.
We are allowed back
we're
there.
allowed
so-
back now.
Oh shit.
Well, there you go.
But we went up and played at Barca City in Rutgers, New Brunswick, because that's where I went to college.
Yeah.
And we were having a great time jamming out. We played a fucking phenomenal set and got a lot of people to come out off of the street into the bar. So like
That must be a
fucking
cool feeling, right?
It
Yeah.
honestly was, because it was like we started and Wasteland, what we played downstairs, the beginning of it is like a huge like drum hit initially, and there's like 4 of them,
Yeah.
and everything builds up, and like every single time that the drum hit, like more people filed in.
Dude, that's so cool. Just to have some people come up to you fresh, like they don't know you.
They're just
they
like,
don't
oh
know
fuck, that
shit.
sounds cool.
Yeah,
Let's go
right,
in
just
here.
like,
I
yeah.
want
So
that.
Yeah,
the
right.
sh-
I want that one.
Yeah.
the show was initially we were playing with 2 surf rock bands too. Like
Oh wow, really?
I like surf rock, but it was like real dreary. Like picture the saddest, dreariest Cure song you know,
No.
and just 30 minutes of that, but 2 bands, so an hour total of sad, dreary Cure songs.
I thought that they were very good.
They were very good,
They were
but-
they were
For the
talented.
record, the Cure is
So-
not that bad.
no, I love the Cure.
no,
but-
no, it was just like that was
we were
the vibe.
we weren't supposed to play loud.
Oh, it's
And the
supposed to be like
problem
a
was is that-
low-key type thing.
So everyone else had like
So the house
blankets
band was
on-
the surf band.
yeah, they all had
Okay.
blankets on their snares, and then we came in with
Bop,
half
bop.
stacks,
just like
no
ready to
protection.
mosh, motherfucker.
Oh, man.
half stacks, no protection on our snares.
He's got his guitar behind his head. I'm like shaking my ass on the fucking mic
Tyler's got
stand.
16 fuzz pedals hooked up.
So is this the excuse they used to kick you guys out? You were too loud.
No, we were underage.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh.
was the excuse.
That was the
Oh,
excuse.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Yeah, so they were like, after your set, get the fuck out. Get out.
Didn't
Wow.
mean to get paid.
Wow, man.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
dirty.
That is
They
dirty as
snubbed
fuck.
you.
Got alcohol poisoning that night.
Did you really?
Rutgers, New Brunswick, we
shit.
party
I went to work
hard.
the next morning like a responsible adult.
It's time to
I-
party hardy.
I had my first exam. I am so sorry, Stephen Miller, that I got such a bad grade on that first one because I tried to go home and study
But
after that, and
had
I
other
went to
ideas.
I went to my RA's room and partied my little tail off.
Damn.
Sorry,
I was
at my
speeding
RA.
down the turnpike trying to get our drummer Brian to his night shift at Acme while they're all partying. Me and my buddy Mike are speeding down the turnpike.
Oh my god.
All right, so here's a simple question for you guys. Good question for musicians, right? Your influences. We're starting with Chris.
Are we talking individually or as a whole?
I would think individually.
Yeah, individually.
Individually
Is
is much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
What's that boy band from SpongeBob called where they sing the Pearl? Because they're one of them. I'm serious. I like them a lot.
The boy band from SpongeBob.
That's a good question.
I know I just knocked The Cure, but The Cure,
The Cure. Okay.
They are
Plague
good.
Vendor,
They're very good.
Single Mothers, The Bronx, Idols.
Okay.
There's more, but I'm nervous because you're looking me directly in the eyes.
So your dad isn't a musical influence? Nothing like that?
Like no family members. Nothing.
Was he? I gotta think
Was
about
he?
that. Father?
Did he play your strings, Chris?
Oh, father.
I mean, my dad played guitar, but
He's not an
That's
influence.
something.
See,
We're
Jimmy
just
likes
gonna move on.
I gotta think.
Jimmy likes to butcher my musicians' questions.
Yeah.
He just goes, oh, so you're
Yeah.
influenced. No, the question that I gave him was, what influenced you to actually start playing? Like, what made you want to pick up your
Call of
instruments
Duty.
and get into music?
Seriously,
get the-
Call of Duty?
the
Yeah,
Zombies Easter
zombies
egg?
mode.
Oh, I was
Kevin
saying-
Sherwood and Alina Sigmund, and then Avenged Sevenfold on there.
Oh, Avenged Sevenfold is the fucking shit, dude. They
Avenged
were one of
Sevenfold's
my
what got me into it.
They were one of my first ever like bands to really get into, like heavy wise. Like, oh my god, like yeah. So continue.
So Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty's
Okay.
great.
Fucking A.
My whole family is pretty musical. My biological grandfather was a singer. Got himself into a lot of trouble, but he had an incredible voice and was a singer in New York and did all that kind of crazy stuff. My mom sang up until a certain point, but a vocal teacher kind of killed her confidence. So yeah, so she
Aw,
stopped.
man.
And
That's fucked.
when I started singing, like, I mean, I was probably singing before I was talking, and she just fostered that. And
That's
then
pretty good.
my the man who I call my grandfather now, like who's like I consider him
Who's
to be
been
blood.
there for
Yes.
you and shit? Yeah.
He is a professional trumpet player. He has toured. He's
Trumpet, huh?
yeah, he's been on multiple albums, like played with the biggins. But yeah, he's from Scotland, so he was like,
Wow.
yeah.
That is so cool. 'Cause
So-
Scotland is one of like the most like one of the like biggest places. I think I've like ever wanted to just like explore, just to like
Scotland?
see what they have there. Like Scotland, London,
oh, it's gorgeous.
and like maybe like Ireland.
Damn, Ireland's last.
Well, because I'm already Irish, so I can wait. No.
Scotland and Ireland are, they're. I've never been to either. They're supposed to be beautiful for
Yeah.
sure.
But yeah, so that's like my familial.
Nice. Well, when
That
when
is
you
pretty
say
cool.
when you said all your family members were musical, I thought you were gonna be like, oh shit, like every weekend we all sit around and
Brady
Bunch.
sing.
No,
and
no, no.
fucking-
I think my parents definitely wanted that because my two sisters have like fucking awesome voices. Like I'm I'm definitely the rocker. My youngest sister is very much pop, and then my middle sister Sydney, like 50s like doo-wop man,
okay.
and like Billie
Wow.
Holiday, like
Do they
Her
sing
voice-
publicly?
no, unfortunately. They're both volleyball players.
Okay.
So like we were all like super into sports. I was a competitive horseback rider for years, like didn't really want to do the music thing. And then when my career ended with that, I was like, all right, I'll do it.
Time to start singing.
Time to start doing something else. Need something else to put my passion in. So that was the thing. But yeah, like my sisters have incredible voices.
Nice.
That is
well, hopefully they
insane.
start singing someday.
Oh,
you
I
know, so
wish.
people can hear
I
them.
wish I would
And
have them on
then-
stage with me so fast.
And then one day we can have them on the show.
Yeah, just to come on the show. Tell them to start singing. But do you play any instruments?
I play the tambourine when I'm told to.
When you're told.
I play the
No, it's not very often. I play the ukulele, and then I tried to have Tyler teach me how to play guitar so I could tell the boys what I wanted to hear. But no, I'm a little too bouncy. I think we all have very good.
I'm more of a vocalist
Yeah.
myself. Musically.
talented enough for that.
Doesn't help that I don't like you telling me what to do.
Tyler, where do you start? at?
My story is nowhere near as interesting as that. I personally, I just got bored playing the songs on Guitar Hero.
Yo, that is crazy. Guitar Hero was literally everybody I think has a part influence from Guitar
Yeah,
Hero.
no, I just got bored
Because
playing the songs.
Guitar Hero literally was like I think so popular back in the day. Like everybody had a Guitar Hero set, whether it's Guitar Hero, Rock
I've never
Band.
played it.
Dude, Rock Band and
Bro,
Guitar Hero were
I
the
literally played it
shit.
last weekend. Well, not really, because I don't do that.
Another
But I
set.
watched.
They broke. I want more.
What? I want it.
I want it
Guitar
now.
Hero. So
That's a theme.
you never picked up an instrument before Guitar Hero. That
Well, I mean, I was 8.
oh
I hadn't
shit.
really
Wow,
played
that
before
young.
that.
Okay.
And then about 12 or 13, my middle school had a guitar class, and they let you pick your elective. So I said, I'll play the guitar.
Oh, cool, man.
So they let me play a little nylon string Mexican guitar.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's
man.
pretty. That's pretty interesting. They let you choose that kind of guitar.
That's all they had. They buy them in bulk.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. High schools and stuff, and elementary schools and all that some jazz.
Yeah, not as interesting.
Well, I mean, your story was pretty cool. The Scottish fucking trumpet player.
Here's my
My
heritage.
my grandfather was playing. Okay, wait. If you want to hear the cool story, my grandfather was playing in a band on a cruise ship, and that's how he met my grandmother. And he came over from Scotland for her love story of the fucking century.
Holy
And-
shit.
Yeah, and
That's like
like
a fucking movie right there.
yeah, and like
Any
worked,
director out there.
worked odd jobs to like keep himself going in America because that's the only way that she would marry him. And then he's like been playing in jazz bands over here and working
That's
other
nothing.
jobs.
That's how me and Tyler met. I met Tyler at a local show, and then we fell in love. And I've been working plenty of odd jobs ever since.
Real quick, was this like
But I don't brag.
this was recently that she met the Scottish trumpet player?
Oh
on
no,
the-
this was like when
Many
my mother
moons,
was
many
13.
Oh, okay.
Can we just pay
I want to.
attention to them? They're
One of my
just
favorite
jerking them.
questions to ask people is, if I married your grandmother, would you call me grandpappy? Is one of my favorite questions to ask.
You want to be my grandma Cindy's sixth husband? Go for it. She's single right now.
Really?
Careful though, they all died.
I know I said I love the band Single Mothers, but I also just love the people too.
Well, no, there's one still sticking around. Shout out to you, Tom. Yeah, go for it. Next, Grandmom Cindy husband, Chris over there. So what future plans do you guys have? Because we were off air talking about your upcoming shows, right?
We're just doing the shows, trying to release this album, hopefully coming out in around October. We got a 2-song EP coming up soon.
It's got some
Okay.
remasters on it.
Yep.
Nice.
What are we doing? Another EP
What are the,
after that too?
what are the
How close are you from finishing this album?
We're getting there. We're about, I'd say 25% done. We had a couple setbacks because we
Drummers.
recorded at no, not even that. We recorded at a Gradwell house right after quarantine ended, just like every other musician. So there's a really long waiting list. So the guy who recorded it was going to mix it. He has a bunch of other bands he's working on.
He's just
A couple label. He's got a couple label stuff that he has to do before he can even get to us. So we wound up. He recommended us another guy who works there. So now we're using him, and it's moving along a lot faster because he doesn't have
nice.
as much on his plate.
Okay, so everything is already recorded.
Yeah, he doesn't have label
Okay.
stuff
Oh, okay.
All right,
going
cool.
hounding down his neck. So we gotta
Wow,
get
so
this
this
done
album's
first.
coming out soon.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be great.
What kind of covers are you guys doing on the album?
No covers.
No
No
covers.
covers? Nothing? No covers? Any
Just the one on the front.
just the one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just the one on the,
Yeah,
just
no,
the
it's-
one on the front.
It's all originals. House
That's
is just
nice.
a fun one to throw in. every
Yeah,
now
so
Wow,
I don't
yeah.
know if we're gonna be able to
Yeah,
use
that's
your
a good
cover
one.
of House on the Rising
They
Sun.
did very good on that one.
But
I really
we might
enjoyed
throw it up separately somewhere, and I'm definitely going to send it to you guys. But you
Thank
guys
you.
rocked out. That was really cool.
it. Yes, very good.
It was a lot of fun. Like I said, the whole thing was really cool. When you guys came in there and first started playing, I was like, oh, shit, okay, these guys are for real. I like it, man.
Black magic. Black magic. Black magic. Whoa. She laces her fingers around your mind. There is nothing that you can hide. She's the one that controls your body, and now you're a puppet. She paces the parts of her into your soul, into your bones. She's the one that takes away the pain, but something inside her's insane. Can't you see that I walk beside her in a world that's unknown? Even after all the pain she's caused, power grows. Something inside her is infectious with all her maliciousness. Do you feel her arms around you, her body in time? And everything that you think is real ends up being mine. Can't you see that I walk beside her in a world that's unknown? Even after all the pain she's caused, power grows. Oh, like magic. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? The magic in your veins. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, can you feel it? Oh, black magic.
I like it, and
it's very cohesive the way that we jam. Like most of the stuff that we were like just kind of doing in there, like half of it was complete improv. Like we were just like
That
so
that
yeah,
is-
Sean was telling me that.
Yeah, that is
on the
pretty.
site.
That is really interesting how you guys do your stuff improv. Like, how did that? Like, that was that just like a thing that you guys all agreed on to do? Like, you just was like, fuck it, let's just improv it all. Or did you guys were just like,
That's
like,
kind of just what me and Morgan have been doing from
Yeah,
the start,
yeah.
and we're too lazy to really do it
okay,
any
that's
other
what I
way.
figured. Yeah, like it's just like
Yeah.
fuck it, let's just do improv. Let's
Fifty-
go.
Well, it works out.
Half our songs come from improv. The other half come from actually sitting down and writing them.
yeah,
Right,
Like,
right.
Mississippi was the first song that I ever
Improv.
sat down and wrote.
Wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
Everything that I've done with Chris has basically been like it's an improv first, and then like we improv like 5 times. I listen to all of them, workshop the lyrics, run it by them, see if they like how it's placed, and that's how we do it.
I kind of
Wow.
cheat with the improv because usually I have a riff already in mind.
I mean, it's always fun to come prepared. You gotta come
I
prepared.
just show
somewhat.
up.
Show
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that would be me.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, all right, I'm here. What the
show up
fuck you
and
want me to
take my
do?
pedals.
Yeah, I take his pedals. I haven't bought a single pedal of my own. They're all his.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
He just gives them to me. I don't ask for them or anything.
So upcoming shows, you have 2 coming up soon, right? Because this is going to air, I think, in 2 weeks. So you have 2 coming up. You have one at Sweeney's.
Yeah.
And then where was the other one?
MTC.
Double fist it.
You said you want to double fist the mics, Chris.
Okay, so we have a show, April.
26th
It's at MTC,
in Marlton.
11:30
p.m.
sharp.
Be there.
Or you're not my friend.
I thought he was gonna say or be square.
Well, I'm gonna-
You know,
I'm
you
trying
did
to
that a
make it
little
up.
too well. Is that like your normal Friday night? You got 2 of them coming at you like that?
You ever see Tool live in 1996? Oh,
No, I was
damn.
not born yet.
I was there for it. He used 2 microphones and he kept going,
Yeah, like this. Hooker
with a penis
is
a
song
off
of
our
new
album in 1996. Our band name is Tool.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Maynard.
What was your, speaking of that, favorite show you've ever seen live?
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna. Me personally, I think I'll go with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. A couple years ago, actually, maybe like 8 years. What was that? Like 7 years ago. They did great, man. And Frusciante wasn't even in the band.
I actually have 2 that are
2.
polar opposites. I have Hosier on one spectrum, and then the other one, it was Slipknot was the headliner, but it was oh my god,
Is it Mayhem Festival 2012? Or is it Not Fest?
no, it was at the BB&T.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
Wha-
Yes.
Oh, I was
yes.
at that. I was at
Yes.
that one. I was at
It
that
was
one.
Volbeat. There was a Polish metal band. I don't.
Behemoth. I don't like
Thank
them.
you.
I don't like. It was Behemoth. It was Behemoth, Gojira,
Gojira,
Volbeat,
yeah.
and Slipknot.
Oh,
That was,
dude.
That was.
Oh,
A
I loved it. I
I-
loved it. I loved it all. I was like, no, literally. Okay, that show. Okay, so I keep a fork in my purse at all times.
Really?
All times.
For eating or for stabbing?
For
Both.
whatever
Whatever works.
Whatever
I
comes
guess,
first.
right?
And they took my fucking fork
Bastards.
at the door. Nobody's ever taken my fork from me. Like any concert I've gone to, nobody ever takes my fork. So I walk in, and my best friend, I'm like with my best friend's husband. She's not there. All of these boys just were like, Morgan, she likes this. We'll bring her along. I guess she can tag along. And I was like, they stole my fork. And he just looks at me and goes,
Fucking
Morgan,
assholes.
that's some fat girl shit. You gotta stop. And I was like, fuck you! And like, we're screaming at each other at this fucking metal concert. And everybody's like, yeah. They're
That's
they're
the
feeling
vibes.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
Man, they stole your fork.
Yeah, that's some
That's
fucking
fucking
crazy
funny.
shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, buddy.
Cute.
Did they steal your fork too?
No.
No fork.
They let me
stolen.
keep my fork.
Oh shit.
They couldn't find it.
I think my favorite show was the Moment Die show that Morgan wasn't at.
Oof.
I'm only kidding, Morgan.
Damn. Holy shit.
Right to the heart.
No, it was
Right
probably
to the
Deftones
hat.
and Incubus, and Death from Above
Okay.
at BB&T.
Incubus puts on a good show. I've never seen
I
Deftones.
didn't really pay attention to Incubus other than when a drunk lady tackled he wasn't the drummer then of the Moment Dies.
I swear to God, every story you have.
It has to
There's
do
a
with your
fucking
drummer.
drummer in it.
I'm good friends with lots of drummers. They love me. I love them.
Good relations with the drummers I have.
Oh man. What about you, Tyler?
I think it was 2015 Mayhem Festival. I think it was Slayer, King Diamond, whatever. Hell yeah, Vinnie Paul's band.
Aw, rest in peace, Vinnie Paul.
Yeah, and I think Whitechapel was there.
Ooh, Whitechapel, good one.
I don't remember entirely. I was 15 years old and had too many energy drinks.
Here's Tyler in the crowd.
I remember there was this guy in the in one of the pits. He just sort of knelt in the middle of a circle pit.
He just
It's
knelt.
there.
He just kneeled down and just
I'm sacrificing
middle
myself
of the
to you
circle pit.
all.
and there was a
Just sat
Nazi
there.
there. He had a big swastika on his
Oh
chest.
no.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and a big black guy came and Took him out of the crowd.
Oh God, no
I like
Nazis
to see.
allowed.
No.
Fuck.
No.
He was just punching people.
So what, the guy? How long did the guy kneel for?
Fucking half an hour.
Jesus.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Right?
While being
No, he was
pelted by
He
people?
was just on the ground. Nobody touched him.
No, nobody
Everybody went
touched him.
around him. He was just kneeling. And
See, he
all he was
had them
wearing was
all
a
in
leather
control.
vest and
Man,
camo
why
shorts.
can't I stay away from fucking these mosh pits? I'll try to stay away from the mosh pits, and people are following
That's
me
what
around
you're getting
fucking
wrong.
swinging.
You got to go in the middle and just kneel.
Just kneel. That's what I have to do for now.
I've lost a couple of shoes
there-
in mosh pits.
There's been so many concerts where I've seen some crazy shit. Like when one of my first concerts, like my first ever concert was In This Moment, Rob Zombie and Ozzy Osbourne headlined, and it was at the Wachovia Center in
Oh my
2007.
God.
That concert was fucking insane. Like people were revving.
You must have been young as shit, right?
I was had
9?
to have, just about 8 or 9, maybe 10.
Wow.
Yeah, I was young as fuck. And I remember when I first went to the concert, I had those earplugs in. By Rob Zombie, I had them out. I was like, fuck.
Rock on.
I don't give a fuck. I'll blow my eardrums out. I don't give a shit. You know, I there was so many concerts that I can remember. I was 2010 Ozfest, 2014 Uproar Festival, 2012 Mayhem Festival.
You've been to a shit ton of festivals. Sean.
Yeah,
Holy
the
shit.
Not Fest 2019 and 2021. There's so many festivals that I've went to, and Killswitch, Slayer, Asking, Motorhead, Godsmack, Skillet, so many good bands that it's just hard to choose, but Slipknot's always going to be my favorite.
I'd like to change my answer. I forgot I saw Killswitch Engaged.
Shout out to Howard Jones and Jesse, them motherfuckers.
I think one of my favorites was I got to see. You guys know the Dobbs down on South Street?
Yeah, I played
Dobbs, that small little bar, right?
Yeah.
Right there on the first floor, I got to see Head PE and Alien Ant Farm.
that is a good show. That's
It's a
really
small
good
fucking
show.
venue for them.
The look on their faces says they have no idea who those bands are.
Dobbs
So sorry.
Dobbs was one of the first shows I ever played.
Head PE.
Alien Ant Farm does that metal cover of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Head PE is just a killer fucking
I
new
still
metal.
don't know who they
New
are,
metal.
but I will listen.
I meant Deftones and Godsmack.
Holy shit.
When Godsmack did their first album, they opened up for Deftones. It was really fucking awesome.
The JBL attacked him.
Oh no! They popped them in the head. You're not the
man.
first one.
Well, I think I'm gonna wrap things up. Do you guys want anything to?
Said no.
Yeah, can you plug your websites and your Instagrams?
Only if you don't make me go home.
Oh, you can stay as long as you want. I just want to get off this mic and have another shot.
You can find us on Instagram at The Moment Dies.
Okay.
Facebook.
too.
Yep.
You guys have a
Facebook,
website.
Instagram.
No, we do not.
I saw it
Not a
earlier.
full website.
Oh, we have a
No,
website?
that was the link tree.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, it still has
no.
your music on
Yeah.
there.
Oh, see, that's
Yeah.
news to
The
me.
link tree's
Okay,
in
your
the
link tree.
bio.
Okay, that's news.
We
to
have a
me.
website. Go look.
Find it, please.
Link is in the description.
You can find our music everywhere.
Well, I'm really gonna try to make it out to the Sweeney's show.
You tell that
that'll
Google
be
to
cool.
play it, it'll play it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nice, man. Oh, so you have your shit on Apple Music and all that stuff.
Apple
Nice.
Music,
And that is what's up.
Spotify,
Tidal.
literally
Oh, cool.
everything.
I'm gonna add
YouTube.
your shit to my playlist.
If a
dude.
brand new streaming
Yeah.
service comes out, we're already on there.
Nice.
Waiting
Go,
for
there
you.
you go.
Wow.
Just for you.
Yeah. Soon we're gonna put our podcasts on something else, right, Carter? Maybe not. I don't know.
He did
We're sticking to
this.
YouTube.
Whatever
But
that
definitely
is.
come see us
Alright.
at Sweeney's.
Well, thank you
That
guys
was
so
scary.
much for coming on a podcast that
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for
nobody's
joining us.
watching, but it was a
all right.
lot of fun.
Nobody's
The
watching yet.
The performance was kick-ass. Yeah, nobody's watching yet. I like that answer.
It's 2 hours past my bedtime.
And yeah, check these guys out on Instagram and Facebook, and you have videos up on your YouTube.
Not
One.
quite yet.
Oh,
yeah,
you,
like I
they
think
might have some videos up on their YouTube.
Yeah,
soon.
They have
mu-
a topic. They have a topic.
Yes.
on
Yeah, we have a
there.
topic.
You have a topic.
We
so
might
just-
have a channel.
So just go look.
All
Go
right.
look for that.
You can find The Moment Dies rips off 90s MTV on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
That's
Yeah,
what's on there. We
that's-
did it
All right.
unplugged in
I
a
did see
dorm.
that is the Rutgers apartment. So
Our YouTube
Okay.
game sucks.
All right.
All right,
There
and
you go.
more to come on YouTube, and more to come. This album coming out. We can't wait to hear your shit. And thank you guys for coming on.
Yes,
Thank you so much for having
Good
us.
night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.